I dyed my hair. Hello everyone, welcome back to a new vlog. It is Monday the 5th of July. And yeah, I've been gone for a couple of weeks, which was completely unintentional, but I will explain it. First things first though, as I said, I dyed my hair. Yeah, I really love it. Especially loving this outfit in general today with the pink hair, the gold jewelry, the white dress. Very much enjoying that. So yeah, not last week, but the week before I kind of took the week off, which wasn't really planned, but basically it was just a bad week in general for me. I had a really bad pain flare-up, really bad chronic fatigue flare-up. I also had a lot of nightmares, which then led to, you know, bad mental health, and it was just everything hit all at once. And so it was just, I did nothing. I just lay in bed all week pretty much, which was unfortunate, but you know, I then completely and totally intended to vlog last week, but it just never happened because I was busy on Monday, and I knew I was going to be busy on Monday, so I planned to start the vlog on Tuesday. But then it was Friday, and I was like, well, shit. Yeah, the week just completely got away with me. But honestly, you didn't really miss that much. I've just been kind of doing some, I mean, we're still trying to sort things out basically, and in between sorting things out, I've just been doing nothing pretty much, because it's been very stressful trying to sort things out. I still do not have a working shower. We will get onto that in more detail in a minute. And yeah, I was looking for a counsellor and stuff, which we have found, and again I'll tell you more about that in a minute. I was also, you know, trying to arrange other doctor's appointments and stuff, and it's just, you know, just trying to arrange things like that. And also just July in general is a very busy month for me. There's a lot of family birthdays, a lot of friends' birthdays. I mean, I've got 4 birthdays this month. And yeah, it's always a busy month, July. So yeah, I've been trying to catch up basically. So yeah, I'm gonna start with the hair. I'm honestly not gonna lie, I totally dyed it because I had a little bit of mental breakdown. Not even gonna sugarcoat that at all. As I said, the week before last, it was just a bad week in general, and I was in desperate need of change basically. So yeah, I dyed my hair, but I really love it. I also bleached my hair for the first time ever, because I'm already blonde. My natural hair color is a dark blonde, but I'm blonde. So generally speaking, in the past I've dyed my hair red, and sort of a dark purple, but because they were darker colors I didn't need to bleach my hair, because I'm already quite fair anyway. But because this is a lighter color, I wanted to bleach my hair, and yeah, it went well. I kind of didn't really expect it to do anything else. My hair is very healthy in general. You know, outside of dyeing it every now and then, I really don't do anything to it. I don't put product in it. I use shampoo. I mean, at the moment I wash my hair like once a month, because I don't have a working shower, which again we'll get to in a minute. So yeah, I really do nothing with my hair. It just sits there, and therefore it's very healthy. So yeah, but yeah, I really do love the pink colour. I have a couple other bottles of hair dye. I've got a blue and a green, which I'm going to be trying over the next couple of months. And also because it's short now, basically it'll just grow out really quickly, and then I can just dye it again. So yeah, I don't have to worry about, you know, like having to wash the dye out or wait for it to grow out or re-bleaching or anything, because it's just, you know, it's so short, which is great. So yeah, I'm gonna try the blue and the green, but I think honestly I'll probably end up going back to this pink because I really love this pink. And I do still need to cut it at some point, but like I said, I still don't have a working shower, so I can't do that. So yeah, onto the shower. The plumber was supposed to be coming today. He should have been upstairs fixing the boiler right now this second, but he cancelled last night, because apparently he failed to even get the correct part, which, you know, that's like literally step 1. You know, he failed to identify exactly which kind of pump we needed. So then he's got to like reorder everything, and he's got to, you know, re-invoice, and he's got to go back to the landlady and the, you know, letting agent and do all of that, and then we've got to go back to us, and then we've got to find a new date as well, because as I just said, July is incredibly busy for me and my family. And so honestly, like, it's gonna have to be after my sister's birthday, probably, at least, like, you know, unless he turns around and says he can do it tomorrow. It's probably going to be after my sister's birthday, which is the 15th of July. So, you know, we're looking at, you know, end of July moving into August, which will be 3 months without a shower. It's currently been, has it been 2 months? Yeah, June, July, 2 months, and I don't have a shower. So yeah, my mum is currently calling pretty much everyone on the planet and yelling at them. So we'll see how that goes. Honestly, don't really expect a response anytime soon, but you know, we're carrying on regardless. In other news, I found myself a counsellor, like I said. There's actually quite a lot of updating I need to do here, because I actually don't think I was vlogging. I think I'd quit counselling previously by the time I started vlogging. Yeah, I definitely had. But yeah, if you cast your eye back, God, like what, 4 or 5 years? This was long before I was vlogging. I had a private counsellor because school absolutely fucking sucked, and has left permanent marks. So yeah, I had a counsellor, and I found that very helpful when I was like 14, 15. But I stopped seeing her just sort of during my later GCSE years, purely just because I didn't have time. You know, it took so much out of me doing my GCSEs that I only had the time and energy to focus on studying and doing my GCSEs. And when I say studying, I mean like literally reading the textbook, because I'm one of those annoying ass people that has never studied a day in their lives. So yeah, but like that took up all of my time, energy, brain space, everything. And you know, I was kind of getting to the point where I sort of outgrew her as a counsellor, so I just sort of, you know, I quit. I focused on my GCSEs, and then I focused on going to college, and that worked fine. But now that I'm sort of out of education, yeah, I think it's time to see another counsellor. Without going into too much detail, because this is just a vlog, basically, I've got a lot of problems, both mental and physical, and often when you solve one problem, like 3 more crop up, because it's like you're sort of aware of the primary 2 or 3 problems, and then once you've sort of solved those, then you sort of then start to notice the other things that seemed lesser at the time but are now the prominent problems, if that makes sense. And so while I'm no longer in school, you know, I'm on my meds, and so, you know, I consider myself to be pretty much over my depression at this point. You know, it's not to say I don't still have to manage it, but, you know, I'm on my meds, I know what to do, so like I'm fine in that regard. I know how to manage my anxiety and things, but then there's like a whole other slew of problems that have come to the surface, and it's just kind of, it's time I dealt with them, basically. But yeah, I wasn't sure about getting a counsellor while I was still here, because obviously I'm moving to uni in less than a year's time. So I was like, well, you know, is there much point having a counsellor now and then leaving? But I decided there was. So yeah, I found myself a counsellor. She seems promising, and hopefully that will help. That's going to be every Thursday. I will probably do separate videos about this whole thing at some point and sort of update you about where I am mentally, physically, etc. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about too much in this vlog because this intro is already getting very long. So the last update I have for you before we sort of move on to the actual vlog is about the 365 challenge that I was doing, and basically I just completely fell off that the last 2 weeks, because like I said, the week before last was a really difficult week and I just was not physically able to do any photos. And then after that point I was like, oh well, I've kind of failed it, basically. So yeah, and I've been kind of thinking about what I'm gonna do, because I didn't want to say it in the beginning because I didn't want to sort of set the precedent, but you know, I knew going into the 365 challenge that it was going to be very demanding, both physically and mentally, and that being disabled, realistically I wasn't going to be able to keep up with it. And so I kind of knew that, and I, you know, allowed myself room to, you know, take time off when I need it. So I am still going to be continuing with it. I have a couple of days worth of photos that I just never ended up editing or posting. I haven't even looked at them yet. So I'm going to try and edit those and post those today. And then we're just going to continue from today. So yeah, it will get done. I will still be taking photos pretty much every day. But, you know, if I do really have to have a couple of days off for, you know, health reasons, then that's fine, and they just don't count in terms of the challenge. It's really annoying to me that I sort of have to make those exceptions, but you know, when you're disabled, you just kind of have to learn to adapt, I guess. And yeah, I can't always do things that every able-bodied person can. But that's okay, and I'm just gonna carry on regardless, basically. I don't know what day we were on. The last day I posted on my Instagram was the 20th. It was this. I do have, I think, 2 extra days worth of photos that I took on my paper shoot camera. This one. But I haven't even taken them off the camera yet, so I need to take them off, edit them and post those. So I believe today would be day 23, I think. So yeah, and I'm going to be doing a shoot with my pink hair, and you can see the paper over the banister there. That's going to be the background for today. So I've got some just sort of general householdy things that I need to do. You know, I need to take out the rubbish, I need to check the electricity meter and really fun things like that. I should also probably do a load of washing. So I'm going to do those things and edit the photos and have a bit of a quieter morning. I mean, I say morning, it's 11:30, but quieter lunchtime period. And then I'll go upstairs and I'll start shooting. So yeah, I will see you after all of the boring household chores are finished. Okay, so I've done my makeup and I'm all ready to shoot. But honestly, I've just like changed my idea because I have this piece of paper. I ordered a whole load of coloured just sheets of paper so I could use them as background for portraits. And I was just going to stick it on the wall because it's like pink, similar to my hair and honestly my skin tone as well. And so I was going to use that as a background. However, I have the curtains open for light and it's casting a really nice, I don't know if, yeah, there you go, you can see that. So I'm going to take photos in front of that instead, and I'll leave the pink paper for tomorrow. So yeah, change of plan, but you know, you've got to take advantage of the sun while it's here because I live in England and we don't see the sun that often. Okay, it's Tuesday. I am wearing the same outfit as yesterday because I absolutely adore this outfit. This dress makes me feel like a fairy. It looks great with my hair, and yeah, I'm really feeling this outfit. So we're wearing it again, and I will not even pretend that I'm not going to wear it again tomorrow because I am. So yeah, I did the 365 photo this morning. I'm really happy with how that turned out. I did the pink background that I was meant to be doing yesterday, but then I changed the plan last minute. And it's now 20 to 2 and I just don't really know what to do. I really need to do some writing, and I also need to film a video to go up tomorrow. I really want to review the paper shoot camera, which is right here. I'm going to be doing a review of this. I was meant to do this like 2 weeks ago, but as you know, everything just sort of got out of control. So yeah, I am going to be reviewing this, but I don't need to fully write the review before I film the video, but I do at least need to make like a, you know, like a solid list so I know exactly what I'm talking about in what order, so I can sort of just solidify my views, if that makes sense. And yeah, like, I mean, it's not even 2 o'clock. I could realistically, you know, make the bullet point list and film the video today and then even try and write the blog post, but like at the same time I hadn't necessarily planned to do that, so I don't know whether I mean, there's absolutely nothing stopping me from doing it. It's just that like when I haven't explicitly planned to do something, it just kind of feels wrong to do it. Honestly, I don't know, but if anyone knows what I'm talking about, let me know. So yeah, I had a fairly productive start to the morning with the photo shoot and everything, but it's just kind of dwindled down because I'm kind of tired and my head really hurts and my back really hurts, and it's kind of hard to focus on anything when you're in pain. So I'm allowed to take more painkillers now, so I'm going to do that. I'll probably have some lunch. I'm not hugely hungry, but Food always makes me feel better. Like, I've always been like clinically hangry, like quite literally when I don't eat for a certain length of time, even if I'm not hungry, I just get like really low and everything. And it like diabetes type 1 does run in my family. Both my mum's dad and older sister have it. I've been tested, I don't have it, but I don't know, maybe it's like one of those borderline things, but who knows. The point is, I should probably eat something because it's been a couple of hours. So yeah, I think I'm gonna eat something, take some painkillers, probably, I don't know whether I want to go upstairs and sort of watch some TV, because like I feel like if I go upstairs and get into bed to watch TV, that'll be the end of it, you know. I'll do nothing else. So I think I'll probably stay down here, watch some YouTube or something, and yeah, see if I can at least make a bullet point list, and then I'll decide whether or not I'm feeling up to film a video. But also, before I do that, can we please just appreciate this look? Because actually, let me put the camera down. I love this outfit so much. I posted like 7 selfies on Instagram yesterday, because I was like, I fucking love this outfit. And yeah, still love it. Gonna wear it until I absolutely must put it in the washing machine. Speaking of washing, I actually need to do that, so maybe I should do that over lunchtime. But anyway, I'm gonna go eat now. I've just been sitting here filming a video for an hour and a half. Usually it takes me like 30 to 40 minutes to film a video. I pretty much just leave everything in, you know, I say exactly what I want to say and just edit out the little bits of silence in between. But yeah, that took me an hour and a half. I had to repeat so many things. Words are just not my friends today. But the point is, the video's done. I was reviewing my paper shoot camera, so yeah, that review's gonna go up today. I meant to film this like 2 weeks ago, but you know, my mum's coming over. We just got some jobs to do and stuff. I need to go to the post office, and yeah, I need to go get cash and stuff from the cash machine, boring things like that. But I wanted to get the video filmed first, so I'm now going to transfer all that footage, which is going to take a long time because that's an hour and a half worth of footage, and then I'll probably edit it when we get back. But first I'm going to have some food because my god, that was a long recording session. Oh wow, it's pouring it down with rain. So it's Friday. The saga of the shower continues. So if you recall, at the beginning of the vlog, on Monday, I told you that even though we had an appointment for the guy to come and actually fix the shower so that I could have a shower, which I haven't had in 8 weeks, and he cancelled because he fucked up and he just failed to identify the correct part that he needed, which is like step 1. So then of course, you know, it's obviously then going to be more expensive, and so therefore he had to go back to the letting agent so that they could go back to the landlady so that she could then decide what she wants to do, because obviously I don't own this place, and she's a piece of shit anyway, and then there's been all this drama, and then the letting agent emailed my mum yesterday and was like, oh, I want to come over so that I can see the shower not working, basically because she doesn't believe us. You know, even though we've been telling her that the shower doesn't fucking work, and two different plumbers that they sent have come over and told her the exact same thing: the shower doesn't work, it needs a pump. Because, you know, I don't know if you guys know this, but water doesn't flow upwards by itself. But yeah, this is a concept that apparently the landlady doesn't understand. So yeah, the letting agent came around today, We were kind to her and we let my dad deal with her rather than my mum. And yeah, so she came round and we showed her that the shower doesn't fucking work, just like we've been telling her for the last 2 months. And she was like, oh yeah, I see that. And I'm like, yeah, it's almost like it's exactly what we told you. So yeah, she's gone away now and she's gonna do her best, but you know, she's been doing her best for 8 weeks now and nothing. So I'm a little bit frustrated, just a little bit. Oh, and also my first proper appointment with my new counsellor was cancelled yesterday. I was meant to be doing that yesterday, but she's had to isolate because of COVID, which is obviously not her fault, it's just inconvenient on my part. So yeah, my first therapy appointment will now be next Thursday, which happens to be my sister's birthday, which is also just inconvenient. Next week is one hell of a week, let me tell you that. So if you don't want to miss the busy ass week the whole family's got planned next week, subscribe, because so much is happening. July is always a super busy month for us. Just as a family, we've got a lot of birthdays, and of course previously it was always like the end of school term, and the end of school year as well, which obviously neither of us are in school anymore, and so that's not really quite a thing, but it's still just, it's just so busy. And yeah, I haven't really been doing that much the last couple of days because, you know, the whole cancellation thing threw me off a little bit, and then of course I had to you know, let the letting agent in my house, which I wasn't that keen on. I've been doing some embroidery. I can show you that. I think it's looking pretty good so far. I guess it's cross stitch, not embroidery, but you know what I mean. So yeah, that is literally all I've been doing the last couple of days. And now it's time to end the vlog. Usually I just sort of vlog over the weekend, however I'm doing something different this weekend. I decided I'm going to do a sort of spontaneous, see how many books I can read in a weekend readathon thing, because I finished reading Harry Potter and the... Oh my god, how many times have I read these fucking books? Half-Blood Prince, Jesus Christ. Do you know, I haven't watched the Harry Potter movies in like 3 or 4 months, and that's clearly had a very severe effect, so I might just have to have a Harry Potter marathon at some point as well. But I finished that the other day, and so I went to log it on Goodreads, and it reminded me that my reading goal for this year was 52 books, you know, 1 book a week. That's perfectly reasonable. It's nearly halfway through July and I have read 4 books. 4. 2 of them Harry Potter, Order of the Phoenix and Half-Blood Prince. One of them was for college and the other one was 7 Wonders, which Charlie wrote. So yeah, I'm not doing great on the reading front. So I was like, okay, maybe it's time to like read for once. You know, I've only got like 3 bookshelves. So yeah, I have a readathon planned for this weekend, and yeah, I'm gonna vlog it. So that's what I'm doing this weekend. That video will go up on Wednesday when you guys are watching this. Oh, and also I got some book mail. So let me show you that. Well, first of all, I was on Waterstone's website because what else do I do in my free time? And basically I have loads of stamps saved up because I have one of their cards. And so I basically got like, I think it was like £50 worth of books for like not even £20. So that was pretty good. I used all my points as well as a separate discount code. And the first book I got was 6 Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim, and look at how pretty this book is. I'm not going to even pretend that I didn't buy it just for the cover, because I did. But it's also a fairy tale retelling, which is super exciting. I'm not super familiar with the fairy tale this is based off of, but I do have a vague memory of it. Although to be fair, I think the vague memory I have of it was also a retelling, so I'm not sure, but I do have a vague memory of what this is a retelling of. I just can't think of it off the top of my head. But yeah, just like look at this book, and like look at the spine as well. It matches my hair. And the other 3 books are pre-orders, so I can't show you those, but I pre-ordered the next book in the Good Girl's Guide to Murder series, and I'm not joking, when I saw it on the website available for pre-order, I screamed. I was like, yeah, I'm very excited. I absolutely fucking love that series. And I actually have the short story on my TBR for this weekend. And I might just have to sit down and reread the whole series at some point, but we'll see. And yeah, that's really all I have to say. I don't know where we're going with the shower because, yeah, we're just not even going to talk about that. But the point is I still don't have a shower, and I don't know when I'm going to have a shower. But yeah, that will be a problem for next week's vlog. And in the meantime, I'm going to end this one here because it's already past my bedtime. So yeah, I'm going to go to bed. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like it if you did. I know this week has been a lot of talking and not much b-roll. But yeah, like it if you enjoyed. Comment down below. Tell me if you've ever had any of sorts of problems with your landlords and stuff, because honestly, I'd like to know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one, but just, it's one thing to, you know, hear stories about, you know, landlords and stuff being just shitty in general, but it's another thing to live it. So yeah, tell me about your experiences and we can commiserate in the comments. And yeah, like I said, I've got a really busy week next week, and I'm doing a readathon this weekend, so subscribe if you want to miss either of those. And I will see you in the next video.